Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and this is going to be one of those PSA kind of videos, a public service announcement for the film collecting community. Me and my man, Captain Tiki, the benevolent mascot of Serial at Midnight, we've been out hitting up Big Lots, looking for big deals on hot media, and we've scored some incredible closeout prices, like clearance pricing on Blu-rays. I think there's some DVDs in here too. And I wanted to pass this on to you guys. Now, your mileage may vary. I've heard from some people who said that my Big Lots doesn't have any of their media on clearance. So just keep that in mind. But if you're close to one and you're looking for some fantastic prices, I'm telling you guys, you already know this. You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the description of the video, you just want to see what's in the bag. They're incredible prices. Like, not just like they've marked some of this stuff down and then they've marked it down again. It's like insane media prices. But if you're close to one, maybe just swing by and see what they got. Public service announcement. Your mileage may vary. I just want that to be clear. Also, Big Lots is super active on social media. There's a very good chance Big Lots is watching this video right now. Big Lots, how's it going, guys? You guys are doing good things. Appreciate you. Maybe if you pick up some clearance movies, get something that's not on clearance too. Go buy some Funyuns and a 2-liter. Buy one of those like 24 packs of coffee, of like K-cups for your Keurig coffee machine or something. Get some, kick them some money. Give them some extra money, not just on closeout stuff. Management. You guys, Jennifer Aniston, Steve Zahn. Never seen this. I'm forever devoted to Steve Zahn because of That Thing You Do. I love that movie so much. I will follow the man throughout his entire career. Jennifer Aniston kind of doesn't look like Jennifer Aniston in this. I wonder if this has been photoshopped. Like, she just looks different. I don't know how to explain it. Look, $2.88, which was already an incredible price. That price is incredible. And it's been marked down to $1.44. Those of you who chase Dollar Tree movies, a lot of that stuff's like kind of hit or miss, right, as far as like quality. But this is $1.44 for a major studio picture. There's genuine classics in here, like what's next? Like John Wayne in Hondo. Hondo. Now, I already have this movie in a John Wayne 3-pack, John Wayne Triple Threat, but it's kind of cool to have the single disc edition, the single, the unique artwork. We're collectors. We're kind of into the like, well, I want the artwork, I want it to have its own, that whole thing. And so you get the full presentation here. Look, $1.25 for John Wayne on Blu-ray. This has some loaded special features too. An introduction and a commentary by Leonard Maltin. I don't know that I've listened to that commentary. I barely remember that movie. I need to revisit Hondo, is what I'm saying. You guys, The Graduate, one of the seminal films of the 1960s. If you are a movie fan and you're like, oh, I love movies, but you've never seen The Graduate, you've got to watch The Graduate. It's an amazing movie. Mike Nichols, it kind of sums up the 60s at this particular time. It's a masterpiece. Sidebar, sometimes we can build these things up. Movies take on a life of their own in a certain amount of time, after a certain amount of time. And if you're coming to these things, sometimes the burden of expectation can just be crushing. You may not respond to it like you expect. You may not be blown away on the first viewing. Live with it. Talk to some other people about it. You may find your appreciation growing. I'm just saying, I think sometimes the barrier is kind of high for some of these classics, but The Graduate is a genuinely fantastic movie. If I can help, I think most of us kind of feel this way. It's Dustin Hoffman's wonderful in it. It's Anne Bancroft. Really great movie. Mike Nichols, top of his game. Really good stuff. I got Runaway Bride. By the way, did we talk about the price for this? This was $2.50. It was $5 marked down to $2.50. Runaway Bride. I've never seen this movie. I got to be honest with you guys. This was one that I I guess I avoided it, and I'm not sure why. Like, looking back, what's it been, like a hot 20 years now? 1999, holy crap, it's been 21 years as I record this video since Runaway Bride came out, and I've still not seen it. I love Pretty Woman. Maybe that's it. Maybe I was protective over Pretty Woman, and I was like, you're not going to bring that magic back for me. Pretty Woman stands alone with the Roxette music, you know, that just... It was a particular time in my life. But you know what? Look, it was $3, marked down to $1.50. $3 for this movie is already it's a great price. Big Lots, again, if you're watching this, you guys price your stuff fantastically. I'm sorry that these had to be closed out, but we are going to help you guys move these and pick these up. I mean, like Gary Marshall, Dixie Chicks music video, maybe that's why it's just like, is this country? I don't know. Anyway, that great price, right? $1.50. Richard Gere, Julia Roberts, bringing back that rom-com magic. I don't know. Having not seen this movie, I cannot tell you yet if this is Gigi or Gigi, or if it's Gigi. It could go either way. It could be Jai Jai, but I doubt it. Possibility it's Jai Jai. You know what? For the rest of this video, it's Jai Jai. This is a Warner Brothers disc. This is one of those classic Warner Brothers, you know, from the Warner Brothers vaults. What year is it? I got to do the old man thing with my glasses. What year is this? This is a 1958 film. Leslie Caron, Maurice Chevalier. I got my Cavassier with Maurice Chevalier. Yeah, that's all I got to tell you about it. And it's loaded. These are all the, like, under the stickers, all the special features and stuff. Anyway, $5 marked down to $2.50. Who's seen Jai Jai, and what do you think about it? Intolerable Cruelty. This is one of those Coen Brothers movies that some people say... There are certain Coen Brothers movies that... Coen Brothers are, if anything, they're a victim of their own success, because these are the guys that gave us Raising Arizona and Fargo and The Big Lebowski. And then when they make movies that aren't like face-meltingly awesome, people go, oh, they've lost it. Or like, oh, it's a Coen Brothers fail. This is one of those that I think has kind of been considered, it's been underappreciated. Can we say that? It's George Clooney. It's Catherine Zeta-Jones. Look, it's got $8 movie cash for 50 Shades Darker. Oh, it expires February of 2017. But I do love the Coen Brothers, and I am not like a Coen Brothers completionist, a completist, however you want to say that. I have quite a few of their movies, but I don't have all of them. This is one of the ones that I didn't have, and look, I'm adding it to my collection for $1.50, and it has a digital code, an ultraviolet code, which we'll probably redeem in Movies Anywhere. We will see. Let me do the rest of these in a particular order. These are movies that... Can you tell what it is? I've loved for... Well, two of these I've loved for a long time, but don't have in the current generation, or don't have them on Blu-ray. Boom! Patriot Games, Harry Ford, 75 cents. Less than $1, you get Harrison Ford on Blu-ray. This is a fantastic movie. These are, of course, based on the Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan novels. This is one of the first... You know what? I'll tell you like a personal story. This is a 1992 movie. This is one of the first R-rated movies that I saw, or at least that I saw that my parents were aware of, and were like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Because, you know, like when you're younger, your parents are like, well, I don't want you watching that. I don't want you watching Highlander. No, he licks blood off of his sword, or, you know, like whatever. But this was one they were like, Harrison Ford, Tom Clancy, it's rated R, but you go ahead. Have fun. Have fun. You just enjoy yourself. And I was like, okay. So I always really had a personal connection with this movie. It's just a really good movie. And then we look back at, this is Harrison Ford kind of transitioning into that older, more stately kind of a role. Guess what else they had? Not 75 cents, but for $1.50, Clear and Present Danger, the next movie in the saga. I should say, you know, this all kind of started with The Hunt for Red October with Alec Baldwin. Wasn't Alec Baldwin in the Jack Ryan? I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm in the Jack Ryan role. I'm Alec Baldwin. I could buy you and I could sell you. Piggy, you're a piggy. Is that what he said? He didn't get in trouble for calling somebody piggy. Wasn't it a family? Wasn't it his daughter? Anyway, Clear and Present Danger, $1.50. I don't like this one as much as Patriot Games, but it's a really good movie, and $1.50 is an unbelievable price. I think these are on 4K. In fact, I'm fairly certain these are all on 4K, but I don't have them in Blu-ray, DVD. I've had these movies on VHS. I had them on DVD. I guess when I upgraded to Blu-ray, they just kind of got traded away or something, because I don't have them on Blu-ray. So I'll start here. If I get a good deal on the 4K, then I can upgrade. But Big Lots has helped me to get these at a great price. Last, for the Tom Clancy goodness, The Sum of All Fears. The torch has been passed to Ben Affleck, to Batman, Ben Affleck. And do I do the Batman co-starring Morgan Freeman? That's right. All right, moving on. $1.25 for The Sum of All Fears. We're almost done, and I got at least one thing that's not a clearance price. But the Silver Screen Icons Stars and Stripes comedy double feature. This is a DVD. This is Mr. Roberts and No Time for Sergeants. Now, No Time for Sergeants was the appeal for me here because it's a 1957 movie with Andy Griffin. with There's a joke in our house because Andy Griffith is on constantly, the Andy Griffith Show. I call him Randy Griffin just to be silly. Like, oh, we're watching Randy Griffin. I think that's what just happened here just now. Doesn't this movie predate the Andy Griffith Show for Andy Griffith and Don Knotts in the same film? Aren't they both in this film together before their tenure in Mayberry? Anyway, both of these Warner Brothers. Look, 2 movies for $1.25. Yes, please. Let's see what this is going. Some of you guys are really gonna dig this. Scott Adkins and Wade. What's this? Wade Barrett. Bad News Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Eliminators is on clearance. $1.50 for the Blu-ray of a Scott Adkins WWE produced action film from, when is this? 2000. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say this is 2014. I can't read. It's too shiny, and that print is very small. It's 2016. Well, that was close. But look, man, that's a great deal. It's digital HD. I wonder if that code's still any good. Scott Adkins is amazing. One of my favorite performances from him is in Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning. Is I think that sometimes the sub names of these movies get a little vague for me. I think it's Day of Reckoning. Anyway, it's the Universal Soldier movie that he's in, and it is so much better than any, like the third or fourth sequel of Universal Soldier. It's so much better than you would expect it to be. W.C. Fields. I am sorry. I wish that I hadn't done that. That was so off. Just so off. Do I try to... Now here's the point. Do I try to fix it? Do I try to save it? Or do I just let it go? Because I got a chickadee in me. My little chickadee. I don't think it's there. I think I'm going to have to cancel. I'm going to stop this video and start over and do it again without doing W.C. Fields. All right, we move on. W.C. Fields, 10 movies. These are the 10 movies that are included here. $2.50. But it was only $5 to begin with. So, as a classic movie fan, I love all of these kinds of movies. I love all of cinema. I'm not just a horror fan. I'm not just an action movie fan. I love all of cinema. And I think it's really cool that Big Lots has such a diverse tapestry, a diverse rainbow of film that they offer us to select from. This is the last one. I think it's really cool. It was not on sale, but I paid the full price of $5 for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Forever. This was the crossover, 2007 maybe? 2010. I'm slipping with my years, especially for modern stuff. This was when the grim and gritty Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles, and this was the incarnation. I think we're 2 incarnations of Ninja Turtles past this now. This was like the Millennium era Ninja Turtles when it was very dark. It was very comic book inspired. Then of course they went with like the CGI one, and then they people loved that, and then they went in a more kid-friendly direction after that. This is when the dark, grim, and gritty Ninja Turtles of the early 2000s met the original 80s animated I think it's even the original voice actors. And here's where it gets complicated. I think, just remembering from like comic book panels and stuff, like comic book convention panels that I've been to, I think some of the voice actors are pulling double duty and voicing like the Grim and Gritty Turtles. And I'm going to say Cam Clark, maybe. Like Cam Clark does 2 turtles in this. He does like the Dark Turtle, and he also does like the Ride On, like that kind of a turtle. Anyway, $5. So you guys, Big Lots is nailing it with some clearance. That was my haul for this this particular visit. This is like 2. I think this is 2 different Big Lots. I'm trying to remember if there's a third. I think it was just 2. Also, if I haven't had an opportunity to put my pictures up here for other stuff, there's Marilyn Monroe. Like, they have Some Like It Hot. They have Bus Stop. They have Gentlemen Prefer Blondes with my gal, Jane Russell. They have like instant Marilyn Monroe collection there. 3 selections. They had oh man, they had so much other stuff there that was like really good, but I didn't need them, and I don't buy things that I don't need. I don't buy things to turn around and flip on the internet. I do buy things sometimes for the Patreon community. Sometimes if I know someone's looking for something, I'll pick up an extra, and I usually just gift it, because I'm not we live the values, right? We live the values of community and trying to share this and like spreading the love around so that everybody gets a chance to play. So I hope you get a chance to play. I hope if you hit up your Big Lots, you find some really, really good deals. Take what you want and leave the rest for somebody else. Let somebody else have their day made by finding an amazing deal. To quote George Harrison from the Yellow Submarine soundtrack, "It's all too much. All the world is birthday cake, so take a piece, but not too much." That's the values. That's what we stand for here. It's like, let's enjoy it, man, but just don't take more than you need, and let it make somebody else's day. Because imagine the feeling you get when you walk in and you see this stuff so cheap. Big Lots, you're killing it. You guys are amazing. You're doing fantastic stuff. Thank you for marking this stuff down. Thank you for being a friend to the movie collector community. I hope these are doing well for you guys. You guys, I want to know what you find out there. I want to know what you're seeing. These things can be kind of regional too, so you may find some stuff that I'm not even aware of, and I would love to know all about it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, and until next time, I will catch you later.